It's Monday, December 1st, and as always, I'll hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my three best bets every single day in the NBA. The games aren't fully over, so I don't fully know how I did yesterday. The VIP is looking like either a 3-1 or a 4-0 day. We'll get into all that, but before we do, guys, firstly, go down there, hit a like on this video. If we get to 30 likes, I will pin an extra bet in the pin comment, and those pin bets this year have actually been our highest percentage hitting bets all season. When we get 30 likes, I pin a bet. For some reason, those have been going absolutely crazy. So go down there and hit a like. I'll pin a bet once it hits 30. And while you're down there, go and subscribe. You can check our channel. We hop on here every single day and give you guys our favorite picks in the NBA. We don't miss a day. We hop on, give you three bets every single day. I break down the value, and the main thing I do is I find value on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy. I show you where the lines are lower on PrizePicks. I show you where the lines are lower on Underdog Fantasy. I show you how to find value and be a more profitable bettor. All three of my bets today are either better on PrizePicks or Underdog Fantasy because I find you that value and I'm showing you how to be super duper profitable. Before we get into pick number one, the best deposit match right now is on Sleeper. I'll make this quick, but guys, every single person watching this basically has to be on Sleeper or else you're missing out on free money because they will give you $20 no deposit required. No other sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app is doing this with our code BROS. It's available in all these states and all these provinces. And with our code BROS, you'll also get a free pick right off the start. It's a legit no-brainer. Sleeper is literally holding out a $20 bill to your face. No other app like this makes you not have to deposit. You can realistically build this up to a couple hundred, maybe even $1,000 with some profitable bets and take that out as a full side hustle. And there's no risk on your own end because there's no deposit necessary. First link in the description or just download Sleeper from the App Store and use code BROS. So what am I talking about? Finding value. Going over to points, you can see Giannis Antetokounmpo. His points are 30.5. Even a lot of people are on this over. PrizePicks, he was probably at 29.5, raised it up to 30. Underdog went out here and didn't raise it up to 30. They raised it up to 30.5. And that's why the pick number one, Giannis over, is going to be better on PrizePicks. We're getting to value. We're getting this right at 30 points. Looking over his last 5 games, only averaging 26. He has only been over in one game, but one thing that's important is he did land just on 31 game ago. And if he does that on Underdog, if he lands on 30, you're not winning this bet. So Giannis has actually been under in 4 of his last 5 on Underdog, but on PrizePicks, he's only been under in 3 of his last 5. Really super important finding these little point differences, finding these little discrepancies, because that's truly how you be profitable. Looking at Giannis recently against the Wizards, 37 points, then 18 points. People are going to look at that and think it's 18 points. No, guys, he only played 19 minutes. If he played his normal 30-plus minutes, he's hitting that over. He's literally scoring a point every minute. 42, 35, 31, 42. Has basically hit this in 6 straight games. Obviously, you can't count this one, so I'll say 5 straight, but I'm not counting this as an under because he clearly got injured in this game. Games before that, 28 was close, has 55, has 33, has some massive games against the Wizards, and this makes complete sense when you go over to NBA defense against possession and look at these values. Washington, the worst team in the NBA just in general at points, averaging 25 per position. That means they're averaging over 125 points scored against them every single game. Giannis right now was on like kind of MVP tear. You know the Bucks aren't going to be true title contenders. You know their team isn't that good. So what Giannis is doing is he's getting paid. He's going for the MVP. He's putting up just insane stats this season. If you go to power forward specifically, Wizards still bottom 5 against power forwards, almost 26 points per game. Go over here and just look Giannis game log and we'll see what he averages on the season. He averages 30.5. So guys, think about this. His line is 30. He averages 30.5, and then he has an amazing matchup. Not only is his average over this line, but he also has the best matchup possible. It makes no sense this line's at 30.5. I mean, even it's on 30, but even 30.5. I would not be surprised if it went up to 31.5, 32.5. Absolutely love Giannis over as my first pick, and that's better on PrizePicks. Before pick number 2, guys, we also have a code BROS on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy because both these apps will give you free money. Both these apps will give you free picks to help you build up that money. And being on both these apps is truly how to be profitable because you can find where the value is better, you can find where the picks are better, and you can find where the line value is. On PrizePicks with code BROS, they will give you a free $50 once you play your first $5. So you have to deposit any amount. So you put in $20 into PrizePicks, you're new, use code code BROS, play your first 5. Now you have $70 into your account. Underdog will do the exact same thing with code BROS, but instead of giving you $50, they'll add 100. So say you put in 20 to Underdog, play your first 5. Now you have 120 into your account. You'll also see they have these free picks. If you're a bettor, if you make picks, you know about free picks. The different apps wherever you're on will run these just to keep you incentivized and just an easy way to build up your money. But there's a direct correlation. The more apps you're on, the more profitable you are going to be betting in the NBA, because it just makes sense. The more free picks you are going to be able to take advantage of. Hypothetically, you get on PrizePicks, you get on Underdog, you get on Sleeper, all with code BROS. And all of them on a random, say like random day of the week, run a free pick. That's literally triple as much free money as if you were just on one of those apps. Get on all these. That's why we make sure to get a code BROS with you guys so you can get all that money. Pick number 2, better on Underdog Fantasy. We're going to go over to Nikola Jokic and look at his rebound line, 0.88. So he's going to butcher it a little bit. We can still take it at 12.5. Go over to PrizePicks and search up Jokic. You know their line is at 12.5, but look at this. Played at 10.5, that's literally going to give you no money. 9.5 going to give you no money. 16.5, 15.5, 14.5, all way too high, and then 11.5. They don't let you play this at his true line of either 12.5 or 13. So the only place you can play and actually get a decent payout right now is on Underdog Fantasy, and that's what I'm going to do. Take his over 12.5 rebounds in general. If you look at this, he's been terrible to this. We'll go to 11.5. Look at his last 5 games: 9, 9, 9, 10, 13, which is this over 12.5, and then 10. That's under in 4 of his last 5. You're going to look at this and be like, why would you even think about taking an over 12.5? That's juice. The reason, because of the matchup. Go over to NBA defense against position. Go over to rebounds per game. Look at this. Dallas, 6th most rebounds in the NBA to centers. Who's 5th most? The Kings. Look at these last 5 games. What's the one game he went over this? Against the Kings. When he has a good matchup, he can easily go over and hit this over 12.5 rebounds. We see this when we go to Nikola's Jokic's game log. Look at against Dallas. 14 rebounds in only 29 minutes. 18, 17, 18. Easily cashed this in 4 straight games. And with these 4 straight games, he's like, there's guys like Michael Porter Jr. from last year in a lot of these games who gets a good amount of rebounds. There's games he got 7, he got 10 rebounds. Another big thing, Aaron Gordon. Looking over at the NBA Denver Nuggets injury report, we have Aaron Gordon out, a rebounder. We have Christian Braun out, a rebounder. He's not been good to this line because it hasn't been great matchups, and he just hasn't been amazing specifically at rebounding. But I think in a great matchup against Dallas, he bounced back. We see the recent success against Dallas. Another pick I don't hate is just his under points, because in general, Jokic is just a guy you don't want to bet his over on points when he just like has an insanely high line, because he can go out there and just shoot 6 shots. Like here, he's under. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. We just go to date here. He's under points, over, under. Like he has so much variety, but if you just go to rebounds, he's hit this in 4 straight games. Way rather take that rebounds over 12.5 on Underdog. Before pick number 3, guys, the VIP. The games aren't fully done, so I don't know the exact results, but it's looking like a 3-1 or a 4-0 day. Avdia not looking amazing. Reeves is looking like it's going to hit. Luka's looking like it's going to hit. Chet Holmgren looking like it's going to hit as well. We always are super profitable on the VIP, and what we do on the VIP, we have a ton of like 7-0 runs, 4-0 runs. We have so many sweeps. Like here, we just randomly go on 7-0 runs. I'll give you guys 4 extra premium bets on the VIP for the premium subscribers, but I'll give out one of these picks for completely free. The VIP is just a group of guys all cashed out together. We're super profitable, and I sell it for super cheap to try to get as many people on here. I just want a big community of guys all winning together. Here's the free plan. Get one of those 4 bets for completely free. But again, guys, join the week, join the month. This will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. When we have a 4-0 day, when we're super profitable, when we're hitting at around 70% rate, which we do on the VIP, you are going to be making so much money. I sell this for super cheap based on other people on our percentages, because I just want a big group of guys all cashed out together. Go join the squad, go join the VIP. Second link in the description on our Winible. Pick number 3, another pick with some good value. Go over here to Evan Mobley and look at his points. What do you see? 20.5. This one actually has the most value out of any of these. And go over to PrizePicks, and what do you see? 21.5 points. Looking at his last 5 games, he's been over, over. So what are we going to do? We're going to actually go over here and take this less than 21.5 points on Underdog. I don't want to take the less because it's obviously at 20.5. There's a very realistic chance he lands right on 21. I think he goes under just in general. Looking at his last 5 games, so he's playing Indiana Pacers. Last 5, been over in 2, been under in 3, but one of those games he was under. Over was against Indiana, so people might be a little bit scared of this. But in that game, I don't know if Darius Garland was active. If we go to Garland and look at his games, let's see. Darius Garland was active in that game, but still put up 20 points. That was probably a game Mitchell didn't score too much. In general, Indiana's a team that can easily get blown out. They're a team that there's just a way Evan Mobley goes out there, maybe gets in foul trouble. He's a big man. He's probably gonna get more rebounding opportunities without Evan Mobley. I mean, without Jared Allen, but not a massively big scorer. And we can see this when we go to Evan Mobley against Indiana. Like I showed you, 22 last game. The game before that also had 22, but then look before that, 16, 12, 14, 33, 14, 17, 13, 16. That's literally under in 7 of his last 8 games before these last 2 games. So 7 of his last 10 games against Indiana, he's been under. His line was sitting at like 18.5 or 19.5, even when Darius Garland was out. Now with Garland back in a game with massive blowout potential, I don't know why this line is at 21.5. I think it's way too high there. I could see him landing on like 14, 16. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, but there's a very real chance this game blows out. There's a very real chance he just doesn't shoot that much. He could have a bad shooting game. Like these games he's going over, he's shooting unrealistically good percentages at 67 and 54%. He has a lot of these games where he's under that. He's a guy that sometimes just doesn't shoot too much. This game can easily blow out. I love his under. Love Giannis over 30 points. He always kills Washington. It's the best matchup possible. Love Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds. I will pin an extra bet once this video hits 30 likes. Get on PrizePicks. Get on Underdog Fantasy with code BROS for that free money. These are the 2 staple apps. If you want to play any picks I will ever give out, just go on both these apps, put in $20, use code BROS, you'll get a free $50 and $100 on top of that. But if you're going to take one thing away from this video, literally one thing, sleeper, first link in the description or on the App Store are literally holding a $20 bill up to your face. Just take it, use none of your own money, build it up to a couple hundred, take it as a side hustle. Go download it with code BROS right now to take advantage of that crazy deposit match. I'm feeling a 3-0 day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.